field, Vinny Arnagato brought it home 4th, Jacob Burns 5th, Kobe Fournier 6th, Kenny Spencer 7th, Nicholas Scola 8th, Mark Brightman 9th, and Bones brought it home 10th, Billy Juarez 11th, Tommy Adams 12th, Jeremy Lilly 13th, Garrett Stamfel 14th, Billy Brady 15th, Dick Benoit 16th, Dylan Estrella brought it home 17th. What a thriller! And to end our night here, Kevin makes his way down to talk with our podium, Mark Jenison back in victory lane.
Mark Jenison carrying the checkered flag for the first time in 2025. Dave Darling, Bobby Pelland debriefing.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hell no.
After a tough 40-lap run. Time to catch his breath and take off the equipment. The helmet is off, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting ready to climb out of the car. How about a round of applause for tonight's Pro Stock feature winner, Mark Jenison. Mark, it's been a little bit of time since you and I got a chance to talk with the checkered flag in your hand. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. It feels good to be back. I mean, to beat David's the best in the business. You know, we rate each other strong and hard, and, you know, it was a great race. I got to thank my sponsors first thing. You know, Leader Disposal, thank you for everything, man. You're here tonight, thank you. This is for you guys. This is for you guys. The Stefano brothers, they've been helping us for a few years now. They've been awesome to us. Jimmy, Casey, Richards, this is Richard's mom, Adam Camp West, all my crew. Guys, great job today. 2 cars that were struggling. The first car was better than this one, so I don't know what happened. But, you know, I gotta thank everybody that comes every week. You know, Dave Waldman and the Daddy family, all they do for this spot here, we're trying to keep going. And nobody appreciates it more than us drivers out here. And you know, we gotta always thank our troops, our veterans, our first responders. You know, they're always on our minds, and they should be on our minds, you know, because they do everything great for us. So thank you all for coming tonight, and thanks for hanging around.
All right, Mark Jenison back in victory lane tonight. Congratulations. Our second place finisher, Dave Darling. And Dave, a rough restart late in the race, but the car felt good, looked good for a bit, just a little bit off.
Yeah, the restarts weren't in our favor. We had a better, after 5-lap car. Mark was fast. He had a quick car off the jump on a restart. You know, and I don't know, I was trying to wonder if we were running like a timed race, you know, 2-hour race or whatever. So, you know, I think it was the longest race of the night and it was regular laps. So, you know, they gotta clean some stuff up. These aren't demo cars, you know, sort of back of the pack or whatever. But Mark did a good job. I mean, you know, that's racing. He did what he needed to do to secure the win, and we were just not quite quick enough tonight, you know.
How often are we going to see you this year? I know you're running a part-time schedule.
Well, you guys got a lot of longer races back to back, so I'll probably be here for a little while.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Jeff Bellier for putting a setup in and trying some stuff, see if we can't get more speed. Johnson Landscaping, Seekonk Grand Prix, my dad, Sophie for coming and supporting, my family, Diane, Water wind is going to be nice and hot this week. Go cool down some slides for like the 50 people that are still here, and you know, have some fun.
Congratulations, welcome back. Second place finish for David Darling and Bobby Pelland rounding out the podium here tonight. And Bob, you've been struggling with this thing. It seems like you're just missing a little piece.
Yeah, no, we've definitely been struggling all year. I was joking. I guess it's Peter and Shovel when we have 4 top 5s. But yeah, it's definitely not where it's supposed to be or where it has been the last few years. But we made big gains tonight. I want to thank all of my guys. I mean, I don't think there's something we didn't touch on this car tonight, this week. Absolutely threw the kitchen sink at it. So I think we're making gains. I think we're getting better. Main thing is keeping it in one piece. Some of these guys out here are racing like we have $150,000 demo cars. It's very clear who works on their car and pays their bills and who doesn't. Want to thank Cardinal & Company, A&A Auto Parts, Synergy's Metals and Recycling, Marquetti's, Joe's Tree Service, 401 Pope Supply, Sam's Auto Sales, and Seekonk. See, I'm struggling and I got new sponsors, so I don't have enough practice. I got to look at the car.
It's okay. That's what they stand for. A good run for third, Bobby. Congratulations. How about a round of applause for our podium finishers here tonight? Third place to Bobby Pelland III. Second place to Dave Darling, and taking down the win, Mark Jenison here this evening. That's all we've got, ladies and gentlemen. What a great night of action we saw here on the racetrack. Some great side-by-side and three-wide action all the way through the field and all the way across our schedule. Don't forget Wednesday night, Midweek Madness. The Monaco Ford Modifieds and the American Canadian Tour join us for a midweek show. You don't want to miss it at all. Be a part of it. Next week we're back Friday. We're back Saturday for some great short track racing action. On behalf of the staff and management here at the Seekonk Speedway and for the family of Lady Anthony and Irene today. For Miles, I'm Kevin saying thank you for joining us here tonight. Drive carefully and remember to support those who support the sport.